welcome to a new video. In today's video I was thinking about doing a book review of Stephen King's The Shining. So yes, welcome to a new video. So I have now reread The Shining by Stephen King. 4 years ago I did read The Shining the first time. At that point in time I did read The Shining in Swedish, and now I have read The Shining in English, and I thought I would do a book review of what I thought about it, and now maybe tell you what's yeah, compare them a bit maybe. So here is the Swedish version, first version. I like this cover though. Now I did read this book about 4 years ago maybe, and I remember that I thought it was good. At that point in time I didn't really care so much about reading it in. I mean, I wasn't into reading books in English at that time, so for me I thought the translation was good at that point in time. As I can remember, I didn't care that much about I didn't notice anything bad about the translation. So yes, then now 1 year ago I did buy the Shining in English. So yes, yeah. So yeah, so now I have read this again, The Shining in English, and this is my copy of the original. Now when I have read this in English, I can't really see myself read The Shining again in Swedish. I thought this was better in a way that this whole book gave another experience and suspense when you read it in the original. It was like, I think this, when you read a translated book, sometimes a lot of the things that the author wants to the author wants to express can fall apart in a translations book. I kind of feel like this is like I could feel, or I could imagine what Stephen King wanted out of this book, and I don't think I felt that really in the translations in the Swedish version. And here's another thing I liked about yeah. I'll show you. Here, the introduction. Here you can see Stephen King has written some of it, how he wanted to write this book, and I think that's really great because I think it's interesting to see how he came up with this story, and yes, how he worked on this book and what he wanted out of it. So in that way I thought it was great, and yes, and I would say that the English version is better because when you don't translate, you get the whole things don't fall apart that it can do in a translation when a book gets translated, because yeah. So I thought this book was much better, but I still think it's good that there are translations doing, because I know that not every people in this world wants to read English. If a book is written in English, there are people that's not going to want to read it in original. So I think it's good that there are still translation doing, but if you ask me, this is better. This is like, for now on, I'm thinking about reading his books in English. So yeah, I really like this one, and I can see why it's so popular. And yeah, if you ask me, I have read The Shining both in Swedish and English now, and I can say that I would read this book again, not the Swedish version. So thank you for watching. Have you ever read a translated book? Or would you like to try that? Yeah, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like and leave a comment, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to share my videos either. That would make me very happy and help my channel grow. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.